Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of En-Syte. I'm your host, Steven, joined by one of my favorite people. Hey, Shay.
Hi.
So Shay can't be as energetic as she normally is, considering the fact that she's in a quiet spot at work. But she decided on joining us while she's on her break. So she decided to join us while she is currently on her break, which I do greatly appreciate that of her so much. So for those of you who were here Tuesday, y'all already know what we're talking about. If you were not here Tuesday, go back to Tuesday's episode because I'm not telling you shit. All right. So I'm just being honest. I mean, I said this before. Big bruh made it, y'all.
I just got really excited. I didn't see you like a whole 2 hours ago.
I don't know how long we'll be here, man.
That's cool.
It's cool.
Give us some of your energy. Give you some time.
Just hey, man. Just don't overdo it and give us what you can. I ain't trust me. We ain't gonna feel no type of way nor be mad.
That's Gatorade. That's Gatorade.
Yeah.
All right. So. Oh, dang it. Okay, so let me. Okay,
I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry. I got to move to eat now.
I know.
Even feel love, right? Don't you?
I know. I look rough in here, man. Yo, fam.
You good? You good?
So, I just got off the phone with Julia.
Mm-hmm.
With my wife and mom?
No, Julia.
We currently live right now, bro. If you just want to say for later.
I don't care. What's up, y'all? I'm just saying. But so everything should be complete regarding Dre Day. Hopefully by tomorrow morning.
Okay.
We have the link so everybody can start doing what you need to get done. Get these deposits down and stuff.
Cool.
ASAP.
Cool.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? Go ahead and knock us off, Steve. Come on, bro.
All right. So like I was talking about, today's episode is a continuation of Tuesday's episode. Like I said, if you haven't seen Tuesday's episode, go back and see it. Those of you who were here, we're going to continue on from where we left off. You know, with Shay dropping gems and everything like that. They got sweet nature. So we started talking about the 12 early signs that a relationship will end. We covered the first 5. I'm not going to say what those first 5 are. If you want to know what they are, you got to go back to the first episode. Go back to the episode from Tuesday.
I gotta go back.
Oh,
but no, don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Like damn, now I feel bad. Like damn.
No, I mean, but I wasn't feeling well, man.
No, man, that ain't your fault, man. That ain't your fault, man. That's
it is my fault. Shit, I'm what I ate.
Okay, yeah, but you didn't make it though. You didn't make it.
Right.
That's all I can say. You didn't make it. So we're gonna go on. We stopped off at number 5, so we're gonna go ahead to number 6. Right now, we're just jumping right into this stuff, right into it. Number 6. Basically said you can't be yourself around them. You cannot be who you are around the individual that you are with. This is an early sign that the relationship will end. Why do y'all think that? Why do y'all think that that's an early sign that a relationship will end if you can't be yourself around an individual? Even though that's an easy ass question.
First and foremost is that they're not getting the true you. Mm-hmm. So if they're not getting the true you, then who are they getting? And that's the main reason why it will never work, because you're being something that you're not, or you're not being who you need to be for yourself.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chef.
That is a deal breaker. But the simple fact is, whoever you're with, and I'm hoping everybody can hear me, whoever you're with is supposed to accept you for who you are. You are supposed to be you, no matter what. What you are supposed to do is, when you leave from your house, we all wear these different type of masks. We have our professional masks that we have to wear for at work. I'm not going to say everybody, because some people wake up, the way they is at the house is how they carry themselves outside. But some of us have professional masks that we have to wear when we step outside of our house. So your significant other is supposed to accept you when you bring your professional mask, as well as when you bring your authentic self.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a deal breaker. Because just as bad as they want you to accept them for who they are, they need to accept you for who you are.
This is true. This is true. And to go back to what Dre said, like saying like, if you're not yourself, who are you being? Who are you being if you're not yourself? It's not the fact that these people don't want to be themselves. They're being the person that they believe. Goddamn camera. They're being this person that they believe this person wants in their life. So that's who they're portraying to be, not because they want to, but they want to continue to make their partner happy. So it's not.
But no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not so much for not so much of the case that they can't be themselves around them in that particular instance. It's more so they're afraid to be themselves around that person because they don't want to upset their partner. Not saying that's any rhyme or reason or a good thing, but that's what most people do.
But with that being said, I mean, if you're more concerned about keeping somebody in your life than you are being true to yourself, who are you truly feeling?
You feeling
You
yourself.
Yeah.
truly feel you're truly feeling you more than anybody else.
Mhm.
That's who you truly feeling.
But you got to think about it. Some people in their minds are dependent on the fact of keeping their partner happy, so they will try their best to stay the person that they want their partner. You know, they try their best to stay the person that they know that their partner wants, as opposed to being to themselves. Like, say for instance, like me, I'm with somebody. I know that she likes a particular type of dude who is, who is intellectual as well as street smart. And let's just say, for instance, I'm not street smart at all, but I will try and portray that. And I know that's not my way of doing things. And I'll portray that and try and fake it just to keep her happy. That's basically
Hmm.
what it is. So, but like you said, yeah, you are
But
truly failing
still,
yourself.
but still in all, at the end of the day, man, I mean, seriously, and this goes to anybody out there. If you can't be you, you don't need to be with that person.
True.
You don't need to be around that person because
True.
the only person that you're destroying is the inner person of who you are, who you're made to be. You can try to evolve to be a better version of yourself,
Hmm.
but don't never try to evolve to be what somebody wants you to be.
That's not
Because
exactly
of
what
that very essence, what you essentially done is kill what God created inside of you.
how you feel about it, Shay. Anything else you gotta add? What up, bro, Nate?
What's up, bro?
I told you, like,
Oh,
if
you
they
have.
can't accept you, or
Oh, it kind of going in and out.
then that's it.
You kind of broke up just a little bit, baby.
Yeah, you like kind of cut in and cut out.
Oh, because I heard a pause.
No,
I
no,
out
it
the
was just
YouTube.
it was just you. You kind of broke up a little bit, baby.
All right.
Yeah, even though we can't see your
I
lips.
pretty much said what Dre said.
Okay. All right. So that's number six. That's number six. Moving on. Moving on.
Where we
Oh,
at? Actually, being yourself inside a relationship. If you can't be yourself, that something about being yourself in a relationship. Go ahead. Is that it, Stephen? I'm sorry.
yeah. That was number six. That was number six for what this is. Because like right now, for those of you who are just popping in, this is a continuation from Tuesday's episode. So hopefully y'all caught it. Episode 188, just 2 days ago. It was the 12 early signs that a relationship will end. We already discussed the first five. The first five on Tuesday. We just covered number six, which is you can't be yourself around your partner. And we discussed that. So now we're getting ready to move on to number seven. Number seven, you don't feel accepted. You don't feel accepted in a relationship. I honestly think that's even worse than you not even trying to be yourself around them. Like I think that feels worse as you can't be yourself around them because even though you try to be who they want you to be or you being yourself, you still don't feel like they accept you for who you are in either version.
Mm.
I think that's worse than number six. I'm like the whole key point of being in a relationship. I'm not gonna say key point, but one of the main things about being in a relationship is the fact that you accepted this individual into your life and they've accepted you into
Hey,
yours.
Kesa.
So what's up, Kasa? So the thing is,
Okay.
how do you stop making someone feel accepted when in the beginning, when y'all said y'all exclusive, y'all accepted those terms? You get what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Booty.
Um, you have to elaborate more on that.
Okay,
No,
so okay,
so number 7 is not feeling accepted. That's what you said, right?
yeah, you don't feel accepted.
You
Uh,
don't feel accepted. So, with that being said, right in and there, if you're not feeling accepted, you know what portion you're not feeling accepted is. You're not feeling accepted in their lives, not feeling accepted in your relationship, not feeling accepted in what you're trying to build or what you're trying to do. I mean, that goes kind of that's kind of layered. But when you say being accepted in their life, I mean, when you guys when you guys, like you said, when you guys went exclusive right in and there, there
Mhm.
should have been some signs that pointed right in and there that you're not being accepted in what you not being accepted in this relationship, and you should have stepped away from that point blank. It's like, well, whatever I say goes, and it's like being controlling in a way, and it's like anything that you're bringing up, it's like it's being disregarded. So, and if that's happening, to be totally honest with you, you should have been let that shit go from day one. The first time when your ideas are not heard, when your thoughts are not being manifested throughout your friendship, relationship,
yeah.
partnership, if that's not being manifested, then there's no relationship, no partnership, or a relationship. There's nothing, because it has to be a combination of both.
This is true.
One person is not always right.
It's definitely true.
And my thoughts and my opinions matter.
No.
Yeah. Was that a little bit more clarity, Shay? Because he elaborated way more than way better than I could have.
Mm, that was. Yeah, that
Okay.
cleared it up.
Okay. All right. So we got a little bit of feedback. Nate said sometimes people use you or they want you for their own purposes. So I'm guessing that's going back to number 6. Can't be yourself around them. So I'm guessing that's what he was responding to in terms of that, because that piece of feedback came back a while ago.
Okay.
Um, and saying we got Casey and Nate so far. Trying to catch you up, Casey. We're trying to catch you up. Tuesday's episode, I think Casey was here, so it's just a continuation from that. Like I said, we just covered number 6. We're in the middle of covering number 7. Number 6 was you can't be yourself around them, and number 7 right now, you don't feel accepted. So since I know, currently Shay is at work, you're not on the computer watching this, are you, Shay? Oh, you are. Okay, so that means okay. So the 4 people here is the 4 people that's here right now. Okay, cool. Just making sure. 'Cause I'm about to say
Actually,
this.
actually, I'm not on anymore. My whole connection, man. I don't know what the hell going on, man.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying.
Oh, okay. So there's one other person out there. Hey, one person. How y'all doing? Welcome to En-Syte. We've currently talking about the 12 early signs that a relationship will end. We're currently on number 7, when you don't feel accepted in the relationship. And I think Dre basically, not even basically, he fully just cleared that one up all the way through and through. In terms of that, and it's not good to be a part of a relationship and not feel accepted, regardless of what form you put it in. Whether the fact is, uh, all the reasons that you said before. It's like it doesn't matter what spectrum of it. If you don't feel accepted in it, that's not something that you should even involve yourself with anymore. You know, that's just how I see it. That's just how I feel about it. I'm just saying. So I kid you not, if we fly through these last 7 quicker than we went through the first 5, because the first 5 went by real quick. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh, we got Russell. Hey, what's up, Russell? Russell says, and trying to change your character. Yeah, trying to change your character too. Like, uh, yeah, that's a little bit controlling. You're trying to change somebody to something that you want them to be, as opposed to letting them change naturally if that's what they want to do. Um,
But
or
also, like my mama always says, be careful for what you wish for, cause you might build that motherfucker that you think you want,
mm-hmm,
and then when you get that motherfucker that you think you want, and he
mm-hmm,
becomes that motherfucker that you can't control no more, then you really done fucked up.
mm-hmm.
I have a family member. You know, she used to always say that, you know, her boyfriend he was a wimp. He was a nerd. He just, all he do was go play sports and everything else. And, he don't drink, he don't do this, he don't do none of that. And then, so he started drinking, started hanging and everything else. Before then, he wasn't doing nothing. Now he started doing stuff. And now I want to owe him back. No, this is what you asked for. This is what you asked for. This is
Yeah,
what you got.
yeah. You
So
can't be
be
doing that.
careful for what you ask for.
You cannot be doing that. You really can't be doing that because you trying to you basically downgrade somebody, like continuously tell them, oh, you should be more like this, you should do this, you should be more like this. And like you said, they change them and change them and change them because eventually it's gonna go into their mind like, okay, this is who they want, this is who they're gonna get. Because I'm getting tired of being down talked. So now I'm this person. And now you can't handle it, but this is the person that you wanted.
This is what you
And
want.
like
And this
you
is what
like,
you gonna get.
eventually like first you had like I'm just a nerdy guy and high and everything like that. And now you didn't got on them so much. Now they sitting there with a bottle saying fuck you. And not even caring, but you wanted this person. The person that's sitting right there now is the person that you wanted, and you have them now. What is you so? Why are you so upset about it? Why you want to change them back? Because you realize there was nothing wrong with them in the first place. All right,
Mm-hmm.
Russell says, um, into something they want you. Okay, oh, okay, yeah. He continued on and changing your character into something they want you to be. But yeah, you can't do don't force change anybody. Don't try and influence someone to change any particular way to fit what it is that you want when you find out later on down the line that's no longer what you want. Because here's the thing with most people. What you want is never really what you want. It's what
Most
you
definitely.
believe. It's what you believe what you want based off of your situation, based off of what you've
It's what
seen.
it's what you want at that present time.
Exactly. You can want as much stuff as you want. You can want it all day long from sun up to sundown, 365 days a year. But you're gonna find that one moment, and you're gonna find that one person that's not gonna be who you want. It's gonna be who you need. Therein lies the huge difference. Stop trying to make people out to be who you want, and understand that this could be the person that you need. Plain and simple. See, Russell says Captain Hindsight smacked him upside the head. Yeah, it probably did.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Hines just came up and get that good backhand. Just wow. Wake your ass up and stop trying to change people. Oh man. Okay, so moving on. Number 8, which is not really a good one, but you fight all the time. Like not those healthy arguments that are supposed to be, not those arguments that would only be good for a relationship because you're gonna have disagreements throughout the one through. I mean, you literally fight all the time.
That means there's nothing compatible about you guys.
Exactly.
There's not one thing that is compatible about what y'all trying to accomplish in this friendship, relationship, or partnership.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got to continually fight, you need to continually leave each other the fuck alone. Because there's one word that you're going to become. You're toxic. You're toxic to each other. You're toxic to the situation. You're toxic to your own human self.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, you need to leave that shit the fuck alone. If I gotta constantly argue with you about something, I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone. I'm just being honest with you. Seriously.
Yeah. I mean, I can't see myself being with somebody that I'm like literally fighting with all the time, like all the time. I cannot do it. That's just too draining. That's too mentally draining. It's physically draining, and it's just gonna eventually be like, you know what? You have all of this. I'm out this month. I'm gone. Like flat out gone. See, Tracy says obviously it's nothing in thought I want. It's nothing I thought I wanted, and definitely not needed. LOL. Okay, gotcha. Mhm. Nate says sometimes the other person just loves drama. Yeah, they do.
But with that drama, do you need that drama in your life, your damn self? Man, you know what? That causes health issues, man. That causes ulcers. That causes stress to yourself. You don't need that in your life.
Exactly.
I'm serious. You don't need that, man. Let that go, man. Seriously.
Russell says you can't force water into oil. It only lasts a hot second. Yeah,
There you go.
can't mix water and oil. That's just two
That shit ain't
things that
gonna
will
mix
never
at
work.
all, man.
No, there's two things that ain't never gonna work. Y'all ever see an oil spill? Y'all always wonder why the oil just sits in one spot on top of the water. That's the
Don't
reason
mix.
why it don't mix. It never mixes. Where am I at? Okay, Kay says, I guess the question is, what's making it hard to leave? Because it sounds like both parties should have walked away from each other a long time ago. Going back to Nate's statement, sometimes the other person just loves drama. Sometimes both people just love it, and some people just have that arguing relationship going back and forth, kind of like oh, I can't even think of it. I know one of the characters' names is Sheila, but I forgot Michael Jai White's character's name on Why Did I Get Married? I forgot his character's name, but
Oh,
they are.
I
But you know,
got you. I got you.
huh?
Tasha.
Oh, her name was
Tasha
Tasha.
and
I thought his name was Sheila. I thought her name was Sheila.
no, it's Tasha
Okay,
and
Tasha and his character, how they always went back and forth and back and forth and everything like that. So,
but that was more so her ass, really.
and like going back to Nate's statement, sometimes the other person just loves drama. I might go back to that a few more times. Who knows?
But you got people that's all they know is drama.
Hmm.
That's all they know is drama, and they want to continue to bring drama. Some people are not happy unless they bring the drama into everything.
Exactly.
It's never a normal conversation. Everything has to be hyped up 310% to something else. People are not happy because people are not happy until there's some drama involved. I had a boy, he was like, man, I love fucking drama. I'm like, dude,
Why?
I'm trying to chill.
Why? All I want to know
Oh,
is why. It's too much to deal with, too much to handle. I ain't got time for it. What let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Nate says they're caught up in having the attention. Russell comes back and says, and when they both get heated and mix it up, things get explosive. Yep, definitely. Um, Tracia said, at Nate, true, even though they said they don't. Yeah. Russ comes back and says, they stay for appearance's sake. Man, I'm sorry. I'm not staying with somebody just to stay, just for the sake of appearances. I'm like, no. I'm sorry. If something, here's the thing, and the thing about appearance sake, and I'm going to just go off topic for this just for a brief second. Like, here's the thing: appearance is all about what people physically see. Correct? Okay,
mm-hmm.
and it's all about what you believe looks nice on you as well. So you know that this is something that's not looking nice on you. So you go out. Let's say if you go out and you go shopping, you see this ugly ass shirt that you know you ain't never gonna wear because you already know it's not gonna make your appearance look good. Why would you want to wear it for any other reason? Like seriously, like you want to wear something that is not meant for you to wear just for appearance sake? No, no.
But people do that, no matter how effed up it is, they'll sit there and do that. But yo, fam, man, I'm about to get off, man. I'm not feeling good right now. I'm sorry, everybody, man. I'm
No, you
sorry.
good. No,
Everybody,
you
y'all
good.
be easy. I'm just gonna sit there and watch it on YouTube. I try to chime in with my quotes and stuff, but I do apologize, y'all.
You good, bro? You good? And I think Shay got to bounce too in a little bit.
Yeah, I got it.
How much more time you got left?
Mm-hmm. I,
Huh?
whew, I don't have none.
Oh yeah.
I took my first.
Okay. Well, if you got to go ahead and roll, go ahead and roll out. I will continue. I will continue on
All right.
in y'all absences.
Good. Drop gems.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no you, but I'll do the best I can.
Cool bean. Peace out, everybody.
All right. We'll talk to you later. Okay, y'all. So unfortunately, yeah, they got to go. Joy's not feeling well, and obviously Shay has to go back to work. So I just had to change the camera around. So yeah, that's what y'all. This is what y'all seeing now. Y'all just seeing my big ass head on the screen. So let me go ahead and continue on with the rest of these. Nate says you look for peace. This is true. Nate also says, have you noticed due to social media, most people have gotten caught up in seeking attention? Oh, most definitely. Oh, most definitely, sir. Seeking attention is what people do. This just that. That's you know what. Let me change this. Give me 1 quick second, y'all. Give me 1 quick second because I just want to change this. I want to close out some stuff. I just don't want y'all to worry about all this moving around and stuff that I'm doing at the moment in time. Come on. There we go. Drag that there, drag that there. Raise that up a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. That's solid. Okay. So back to it. So yeah, it's yeah. People get caught up in seeking attention all the time, sir, all the time. Tracy said, "Fucking appearance. I'm bad by myself. You go ahead, girl. Be bad by yourself." Russell says, "What they see and what you make them think." Yes, aka paid acting, of course. Casey said, "And Nate, elaborate a little bit more." I don't know if she's talking about like, when you look for peace, or if you're talking about like, have you noticed people on social media have gotten caught up in seeking attention? So, Kesa wants you to elaborate more on something. Kesa laughing at Russell as always, because Russell always saying something that's just off the wall. Nate says, Kesa, social media has corrupted our mentality. Yes, it has. Shay, even though she left us visually, she is with us in via text. People arguing that makes you old. People arguing that makes you old. Oh, people arguing that makes you old, and you carry that energy with you everywhere you go. Yep. Russell says, at Nate, likes equal validation in the minds of the less experienced or learned. Yeah. Everybody needs a like. Everybody needs that thumbs up for verification and validation in one's life. You really don't need it, but whatever. Kay says, I definitely agree with Nate. It's making us crazy. Okay, yeah, I didn't see it. I'm reading I want to make sure I read everything, so I didn't know that he did it at first. I'm just reading everything. Just have to catch up. But yeah, you don't want to be with somebody that you fight with all the time. You really, really don't. And that's just completely unhealthy. That is just so draining to be with someone that you constantly fighting with. It was like a day doesn't go by, or 2 days at least doesn't go by without some form of argument, petty argument, or even something as big as a full-on physical fight. It just makes zero sense to be with somebody like that. You really don't want to be with somebody like that. It is just utterly stupid. Like, really, it is. So my thing is this. If you are with somebody and you know that you fight continuously, and I mean, like, it's not those arguments or debates or things like that you know aren't major, but you're gonna have them anyway, that will not make you stronger as a couple. 9 times out of 10, those arguments that you're having, those fights that you're having, are not good for you, and that's something that you want to leave. What's called the fuck alone. You literally want to leave that the fuck alone. Nate says at Casa, it's like with the advent of cell phones. We don't remember cell phones. We don't remember cell phones. We call when people at work. All of I can't read. I cannot read. All of this we didn't do before the cell phone. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff we did before the cell phone. I'm like, hell, we remember people's phone numbers before the cell phone. Like we memorized numbers before cell phones. Like, man, the closest thing you had to a cell phone back in the day is when everybody had that cordless phone with the long ass antenna. Even the one with the little short rubber antenna. It's just it was a cordless phone. Everybody wanted the cordless phone because you could walk almost everywhere with that mug in your house, rather than being stuck to your kitchen wall or the living room where the house phone normally used to be at. Like, and the closest thing to a cell phone also back then was a freaking pager. Like, little, get your little beepers and stuff. Like man, that exactly memorizing numbers, like, for real. And it's crazy. It's crazy that how you think, like, over just the course of time, how so much stuff has changed, and now social media has taken over basically all forms of sharing. Here's the thing: social media has taken over communication, almost, well, basically took over communication, photo albums, family gatherings, and bragging rights. It took over a lot more stuff than what you think. It took over. I mean, you see more crimes on social media than what the police put out there. Like, seriously. Social media is the devil, but now it's here to stay. It ain't going nowhere. It's too much. We in too deep, and hell, most of us, hell, we're using it. We're using it in a sense right now, so to speak. You can be social on YouTube, and we're using it at this moment. Russell says you was a nobody without that VTech phone. I guess I was a nobody because I didn't have the VTech phone. I did not have the VTech phone. So back then I was a nobody, and I don't even give a damn. I did not give a damn. Especially that ugly ass clear see-through phone. That thing was so ugly to me, but everybody wanted it because it was see-through. Why? I don't get it. And Dre said social media is the devil. Yes, like I said, yes, it is, but it's here to stay. Case said it has also caused more people to be depressed and feel lonely. Yes. And the thing is about it is you only used to get bullied in school. Now you getting bullied everywhere you go. If you have a cell phone, you're getting bullied on social media. And it's crazy. Nate says, if anyone ever read 1984, the cell phone and social media is what is referred to as the microchip, tracking your every move and everywhere you go, basically. Smart ass fucking idea. Dre says, I'm about to say his whole name. Dre said, we are so busy trying to share stuff to social media, your ass almost get hit by a plane and I still want to know to this day how the fuck that happened. I seriously, like, there's like spatial fucking awareness is a thing. It is a thing. I don't even want to discuss it, but when you on a tarmac after getting off a plane, stay in the designated area because there's fucking airplanes rolling up to this bitch. That's all I'm gonna say, ladies and gentlemen. Nate says, Casey, you're right. Casey says these fake lives on social media and people running around being jealous of what they think a person has. Yeah, and it's really not what they have. And yes, we are crazy and we enjoy every last bit of it. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna go ahead to number 9. Number 9 as one of the 12 early signs that a relationship will end. And of course, this will end any relationship, no matter if it's early, late, early, middle, late, y'all in it 15, 20 years. Shoot, you don't trust each other. I just want to know, Why you in a relationship with someone you don't trust? There's some I don't know if there's some other things, some other mindly things that's more important to the fact that you don't trust your partner. But yet it's like you don't trust them, so it's like, man. Wait, what you mean? So we yes, yeah, it is hard to rebuild trust. Wait, what you mean? So we just hanging, Dre? What you mean, bro? Like saying we just hanging? Like, yeah, I got stuck for a second when the thing is like you don't trust each other. You don't trust somebody. You don't trust them, but yet you are in a relationship with them, which makes absolutely zero sense. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you was with them 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, 15 year, 25. I don't care. If you do not trust them, why are you with them? If y'all don't trust each other, why are y'all even together? That's just wasting each other's time because you're constantly wondering at the fact, like, I know this motherfucker lying. I know this motherfucker ain't doing what he's supposed to do. I know she out there with this mother. She ain't out with her girl. She over with that. She over there in that Pookie house or whatever the case may be, you know. But because y'all don't trust each other, it's going to be all kinds of accusations and everything of that nature, and it's just going to build up to some stuff like, what the fuck and why? You know? I got a couple of little people. Oh, excuse me, a couple of bit of feedback from the audience. Nate says most of the time we're trying to rush the relationship, which you shouldn't do. Let it progress naturally. Thank you. Kay said they're probably hanging in there because of the complacency. Yeah, I still can't though. I cannot be complacent with someone that I'm constantly arguing with. I'm sorry. Russell says, if there's no trust, there's no relationship. We just kicking it regularly. Yeah. Okay, I can see that. If there's no trust, we just hanging. I got you. I got y'all. True. Casey said, hope you feel better, Dre, man. We all hope you feel better. I mean, you getting there. You gave us about good 10, 15 minutes. I think almost 20. And you held up in there. We appreciate it, bro. Nate says, if you took your time and paid attention to life, you would notice what you don't like and bounce. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. That's the thing. If you pay attention, go beyond that. Go beyond everything that you want to see and actually pay attention to the stuff that you do see. And this is what people baffle me about, because they say like, oh, when I first got with them, they were never like this. No, they were always like this. You were just too mesmerized by looks and dick, or by looks and ass, to even pay attention to it. So here's the thing, like they just said, pay attention, notice what you don't like, and bounce. Get the fuck out. That's what you need to do, because the thing is, you're going to notice some things that you're not gonna like. Really, you're not gonna like. I could take these headphones off, because the headphones are only just to hear Dre and Shay. But since they're not on here audioly right now, I have no reason to have any headphones on. So that's the thing. That is the thing. Like, there's no reason that you should not be paying attention to who it is that you're with. Yes, of course, enjoy yourself, and of course, enjoy the time that you are going to be around somebody that you like. But at the same time, do not be naive. Do not be blind at the fact of anything, because there are going to be things that you're going to notice down the line that you say like, oh, well, they weren't like this before. Yes, they were. They were like this the entirety of the time. You just never noticed. Moving on. Dre said, thanks, Kaysa. Kaysa says, yes, with multiple asses. Yes, at Nate. Dre says, but do people always pay attention? No, they don't, because like I said, they're too mesmerized. They're too focused on that romantic pull that they don't see anything else otherwise. Kaysa says, just be by yourself and have a mimosa. Champagne and orange juice. Or some people pineapple juice. Who knows? Dre says, you had the blinders on and refusing to see the red flags. Yes. And that is the thing. That is the thing. Like, you cannot be blind to the fact of stuff. You cannot be blind to the fact of anything. You really just have to understand that. You really have to understand that you cannot be blind to anything. You really have to understand and be focused at the fact that what it is that you're doing and who you're with. And my camera just messed up a little bit. So give me a second. I'll be back in a moment. But y'all can still hear me, so it's good. Black for a second. And I'm back. And there we go. So that's basically what it is. You have to maintain focus. You have to pay attention to these types of things. Otherwise, you're just going to end up, you're just going to end up hurt. So yes, it is hard to be with somebody that you don't trust and y'all don't trust each other, whatever the case may be. You can't. Kesa says, so true at Dre. Nate says, at Kesa, mimosas? LOL. Kesa laughing at Nate, of course, because we're talking about mimosas. Say, get your champagne flutes and let's get some goings. Russell said, they allow their hearts to override their brains. Yeah, because most people, okay, I'm not going to say most people, but some people are in love with the thought of being in love. I'm going to say that. They're in love with the thought of being in love, and that's what it is. Let's see. Kesa agrees with Russell, and Kesa says, we have to learn to stop wasting our time. Well, yes, you do, because your time is precious. Your time is very, very precious. You cannot waste the time that you have. You can't waste a month, not even less than a month, on somebody who is not going to give you what it is that you want. Okay, YouTube froze that time, so it's going to come back. I'm pretty sure that you all can still hear me, but it's going to come back in a second. Give me weird little slurred looks and everything like that. But it should be back in just a moment. There it is. Okay, cool. So yeah, you can't get time back. You can't. So don't waste it. Don't throw it away. Don't give it to somebody who don't need it, who don't deserve it. So yeah, your time, again, is precious. If you want to spend time with somebody, spend it with somebody who you know won't waste your time. Someone that you know for a fact that either it's going to benefit you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and hey, in some cases, physically. Hey, that's never a waste of time. Unless it's bad. I got to think about that again. Unless it's bad. Yeah. If it's bad, then it's a waste of time. But other than that, if it's not bad, it's not a waste of time. Got to understand it. Keep it going. All right. Let's roll on to number 10. Almost done, y'all. Number 10. They're regularly mean to others. Now, I'm pretty sure you've seen this, that you are in a relationship with somebody and they are nice to you, or you've seen them being nice to this person and everything like that. But when it comes down to anyone and everyone else, they are a complete fucking asshole. They are a dick. They are mean as hell. Don't care, anything of that nature. Like, seriously, like, they are just all around mean. They're like literally all around mean to other people. Like, you got a restaurant and they're all nice to you and everything like that, and then next thing you know, they're mean at the waiter. They're mean to the waiter. They're mean to the hostess. They're just mean to anybody and everybody else but you. You do not want to be around a person like that, because eventually, over the course of time, they might just get mean with you. And you are a little bit more special. Yeah. They're mean to others. It's eventually going to come to you. It's going to come to you. So you have to understand this. How they treat other people is how they really are. What they're giving you is a facade. They're giving you that mask. They're giving you that mask of what they want you to see. But once you see who they really are, you ain't gonna be able to see it. You're not gonna be able to see it. That's the case in point in that. Casey said, "Yes, Steve. Thank you. I try. I ain't no Shea Boogie, but I can drop a couple of gems here and there. Saying, yeah, we can't get back time. True. Casey says you need to call them on that. I'm just saying, yeah. Need to call him on that stuff for real. On that, yeah, for real. Nate says, wait for it because it's coming. You're next. Exactly. Or vice versa. True. Trey said vice versa. And Kay said yes to Nate. And yes, and that's exactly what happened. The whole thing is it can happen to you. You have to be very careful because it can happen to you. Nate says they're only nice to you right now because they want more, of course. And once they get what they want, they're going to be mean to your ass too. I'm just saying. Yeah, neither of us is Shay, man. We can't drop no dimes like Shay. See, here's the bro. You come through with the powerful knowledge. You come through like no, because case I said like I ain't no Shay, but I try and drop some dimes in there. I try and drop some gems in there, but I'm not Shay. And bro, and Dre said he ain't no Shay neither. Neither one of us is Shay. But the thing is, Shay drops those gems. You come with that powerful knowledge. I come through with just random shit that makes sense, but no sense. I make it make sense without making it make sense, if that makes any sense. But since we talking about making sense, I need to make some money. I got y'all right there. Russell says, at this moment, you are the youngest you'll ever wait. At this moment, you're the youngest you'll ever be again, and the oldest you've ever been. Live for. Russell, man, I never thought of it like that. I never thought of it like that. Everybody, at this moment, you are the youngest you'll ever be again, and the oldest you've ever been. Live for it. Out of your entirety right now at this moment, you are currently the oldest you've ever been, and you are the youngest you'll ever be again. Like literally, like literally, like it's 5:49 p.m. January 14th, 2021. At this moment, I'm young. It's weird because this whole comment's got me fucked up right now. But at the same time, I'm the oldest that I have ever been. Damn, Russell. I kid you not. You can't say stuff like that, man. You say something like that to somebody who just got done smoking, they would be all gone like, wait, what? Wait, I'm the youngest I've ever been. And this is the oldest that I'll ever be at this moment? Gotcha. Casey says, agree at Russell. Dre is laughing. Dre says, Russ, true. Russell says, I'm still in the springtime of my youth. Ah, I got you. Nate says, Steve, this is why you get an epiphany. Exactly. That's exactly why I be getting epiphanies, man. Because I like stuff like that. I'm thinking like, the fuck? And you just sit there and you just think and you just reflect like, okay. And I, like, that's what it is. Like, but you don't want to be with somebody that's regularly mean to other people because they're just going to be mean to you. Number 11, they're passive aggressive. I've heard this term so many times in so many ways and shapes or forms. I literally looked it up to see what it was due to the fact I was going to be talking about it. And because I never really cared for the phrase because I never thought that I was a passive aggressive person. I found out what the definition is. I'm still not a passive aggressive person, thank God. But I see passive aggressive people. They are serious when it comes down to pushing off other people's feelings. I'm guessing from what I read, pushing off other people's feelings, like someone, is a little bit heartbroken. I'm like, they'd be like, oh, you'll be all right, get over it. And then making little light jokes here and there, just being passive about the situation. And you don't want to be with somebody like that because that means that that person, I mean, from what I gather, this is my gathering of it, that you don't want to be with a person that's passive aggressive due to the fact that they seem like they have no empathy. Articulate. Empathy. Empathetic. Empathetically empathic. Okay. They don't seem like they're empathetic in terms of, your emotions, your feelings, even though you're trying to address it, and they always brush it off or push it away in some joking manner. And once I found out what it is, I'm like, Casey says, I can't stand that. Oh, how I can't stand that. Yeah. I don't think I can deal with somebody who's like that either. Consider the fact that I'm a naturally caring person. I can't. I truly, truly can't, because that would irritate my entire soul. I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, okay. You serious right now? Okay, cool. Whatever. We solid for right now. Wait a little further on down the line, though. And it's going to get cut off real quick. Because I don't think, like passive-aggressive people just don't seem like the type of people that you really want to be around. Just gathering off what I read off a definition like the other day, I'm like, I would not want to be around someone who's passive-aggressive. I understand, like, if you crack jokes with people like that, but if you passive-aggressive about somebody's feelings, no. See, a couple of little bits here. Casey says, just say what you mean and don't tiptoe around it. Yeah. Russell says, some find it as, they're just being funny. Yeah, but at some point or some points in time, there's no need to be funny. Why be funny at a point in time or something like this? Or even see it as flirting. You crack a joke about something else, not about a situation, but like something that is actually funny, because not a lot of people find that funny. I don't see how anybody can find that funny or as flirting. And Casey says, I guess I never looked at it as flirting, more than just like being mean. Yeah, like I would never consider something like that flirting. I mean, like, you crack your jokes, but you crack, your dad jokes or your silly jokes or anything of that nature. I don't think that would be, I can't see that as someone being passive aggressive as a form of flirting, but maybe it is. The world is definitely broken. It is definitely broken. So we're going to go ahead and go to this last one because we only got a few minutes left. So the last one, number 12, is the timing isn't right. And some of us pray victim to timing. Even though as much as you want to be with somebody and they want to be with you, it may not work due to the fact of current timing. It's just not time for y'all to be together, or it's not time for you to be with that person. You just don't know. It could be any reason, but it's always a time factor. They could be way over there, you in the middle, someone way over there. Timing, as far as it's not time for you to be in a relationship with said person. Like you guys are forcing the relationship to happen, even though it's not a good time for y'all. Y'all are trying to make it work when y'all have so much going on in y'all own personal lives that y'all really don't have time to do the whole dating and the whole courtship and anything of that nature. So that's what I mean, Russell, by timing. At least what I've gathered. Russell says, like, you're not ready mentally. Either you're not ready mentally, that's can be the case, but you're not ready in a life standpoint. Like, your life currently right now is a little bit too busy to start something with someone. But you force it anyway, and now you're forcing that round hole, and that round peg, and that round peg in the square hole, and it's just not working. That is just, well, I can't even say that because that's just being wrong. It's just not the time for something to happen. Everything happens in its own time. This is just not the time for it. Casey says one can be more mature than the other. Yeah, I'm not talking about timing in terms of age. I'm just talking about like in life, just life issues, life things going on. Like, Like you want to get ready to be with somebody, but you find out that they're getting ready to move to the other side of the state. They in the same state as you, but they moving over to the other side. That was like a bad timing kind of thing. I mean, you end up talking to them, going on a date, and then they told you later on down the line. I didn't tell you this when we first started, but I'm getting ready to move, and I'm moving to such and such ville, just on the other side of the state. Timing was just off. Timing was just wrong. That's all. So you cannot really get on it about that. You really can't get on anyone about time. You cannot. And that is a very, very hard thing to do, because it's not even a hard thing to do. I'm not going to say hard thing to do, because it's something that's real easy to do, because it's something real easy to do, something real easy to understand, because it's neither one of you all fault. Everything else on this list can be avoided by simple communication, simple working things out, or anything of that nature. The last one is the only one that a person has zero control over, due to the fact that it's a time issue. Let's see. Russell says, okay, so do you take a once in a lifetime chance, knowing you're going in unprepared, and knowing that you aren't able to give 100%, or risk losing that person forever to time? You could have kept that question to yourself, Russell, man. I don't feel like sitting here thinking. Okay, so do you take a once in a lifetime chance, knowing you're going in unprepared, or knowing you aren't able to give 100%, or risk losing that person forever? I would probably say take the once in a lifetime chance. You never know what could happen. You can take that once in a lifetime opportunity. You can. I say go ahead and take that once in a lifetime opportunity, just to see where it goes, but don't force it. Don't force it. Let things happen naturally. But you can't give 100% either. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just say that could be a waste. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna say, like, probably not even do it. If you know what, Betty is, here's the thing. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Plain and simple. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So Russell says, like, knowing there's a slim chance it can work, or take the automatic 0% chance because you're not ready. Yeah. Now I understand more so what it is. I'm sorry, y'all. I could not hold that one in. That was just ready to come out. I'm sorry, y'all. A little tired. Like, knowing there's a slim chance to make it work, I'm not gonna take. Okay. I don't know if I want to take the slim chance. Because I would want more of an opportunity than just a slim chance. I know, like, say for instance, if it's a once in a lifetime chance, and I actually have a chance, I have more of a possibility of getting into that and then losing it. Okay, versus never trying it and not having it at all. Yeah, but I don't know. I really don't know. I'm over here contemplating it, but I don't know. But other than that, y'all, those are the last remaining 7. Okay, says, aren't all chances a slim chance? Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's slim chance. All chances are chances. They're not all slim. They can be a little bit broader, but they're not all slim. But yeah, I'm gonna really think about that whole older, younger thing at this moment. That just got me just wow. But other than that, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and close out this episode. We just going through the last 7 reasons as to why 7 early 7. I'm sorry, I'm saying 7. 12 early signs that a relationship will fail. If y'all obviously don't know, I'm just a little bit sleepy. I'm sorry. I'm over here trying to fight it just at least to close out the episode and give you all what it is. A little sleepy, a little tired for work. Russell says that case of the same as shooting a shot. Yeah. Then it wasn't meant to be. There it is. Yeah. But yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Nate, Case, Russell. I'm glad that Shay and Dre was able to stop in for a little bit. Appreciate them always, always, always. I appreciate them nonetheless. Remember, we are live every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Like I always say, if you don't know your time zones, check out the Windy City. You'll know what time it is. Please go ahead and hit that little like button so that way this video will be more suggested to other people. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, or better yet, if you know people and you know that they're not subscribed, tell them to subscribe to this channel and tell them the reasons as to why, because this is a freaking awesome show and we do some good shit here. So you all, I want to thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate everything that y'all do. Remember, like I said, hit that notification bell so that way you get notified every time we go live. And again, I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry I'm over here fighting sleep, but I'm doing my best to do it. So please, 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 please share this video. I want to accomplish something before the year of 2021, but I can only do this with your help. So go ahead and share these videos, spread it out there, let people know that, hey, this is a good show you might want to watch. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You all have a beautiful night. And remember, as always, stay insightful. Peace. I had to do it one time. I may be sleepy, but I had to do it at least one good time.